You know, I know what would be delicious for supper is a bite burger.
A5NGM and 5TXL. I didn't know you were listening. Oh, doing pretty good. I was just getting everything set up for the net and realized I could see your radio. It was like, oh, I can say hi.
Yeah, do it again, Jason. Can't give you a signal report unless you transmit.
Well, I just barely have him here on the east side.
And the stream here. Somebody transmitting on 146.58 got my scan. So I was listening to that. But yeah, so this is N5TXL. And I'm in Aneta South, and I have 10 more feet underneath the engine.
Well, you're not quite full scale, but you're nearly full scale, which I think is an improvement from where you were.
Yeah, the same day I got it set up and everything, I reached out to Top, KI5LET, and most of the time he is pretty noisy on me. I could just barely make out what he's saying in the noise, and then this 10 feet here at Decatur just made all the world. It's completely different. He's like easy S6, S7 on me now.
How much power are you running?
Panel mode.
50 watts.
1, 5.
No preamp or amp or anything. Just the radio.
Okay. Just curious. Yeah, you're doing okay. I think that you made improvement. The higher you get, the better it works.
Tell you what, it's full scale here outside of Crowley, and clear, crystal clear.
I walked on you, but yeah, height is might, as they say.
Oh, I said you're full scale over here outside of Crowley. And I've got you here on the east side. A little snap, crackly, poppy, but good enough.
Well, it's definitely working for me, and I can't wait till we get where we're going, probably into February, and I can look at maybe 10 more feet. And actually, no, I'll tell you what. Probably the next thing I'm going to do is get a GP6 or a GP9, and that should do real big.
Yeah, Romy is either there or he's not. I don't often get, I don't always get Romy, but if he's in, he's in.
What net are they doing? That North Texas net? Where are you located? Gotcha, that's why you're so loud and clear. I was like, man, blow the doors off here. Roger that. I can't remember what frequency is that net on. Roger that. I'm gonna QSY over there.
45.310 is at Diamond X700. And 5, TXL is QSY 146.58.
I think I got a Lima India Foxtrot.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Sierra India Foxtrot. Name here is Darren.
Alright, Sierra India Foxtrot, and name and location?
Sorry about my voice, I'm losing it. Name here is Darren. Excuse me, Darren, outside of Crowley.
Alright, cool. Thank you for checking in to the little quick Simplex net. Let's go to KG5 Whiskey Romeo Mike. Go ahead.
Alright, this is KG5 WRM. Do you copy?
Yeah, it's got a great copy on you over here into South Mansfield. 5.9 here and 5.9.
Alright, I boosted the power a little bit. I think I was a little low. Yeah, this is Amy, transmitting from Joshua, Texas, off of an Anytone tri-band, about 50 watts, I guess it is. My antenna is an omnidirectional CX333, and it's on a 25 watt KG5 WRM.
Alright, thank you for checking in. I think there was another station that came in and doubled with somebody. Let's go ahead and get one more, I guess. One more, K5 or in Simplex.
KB5WB.
KB5WB, QSL.
Roger, Dodger.
Alright, KB5WB, name, location, and are you battery power and how many watts?
I am not battery power. KB5WB here. I am in the Bedford, Euless area of far northeast Fort Worth. And I'm running 190 watts out of the Mirage B3016G, KB5WB.
Alright, man. Yeah, you're booming in down here, down in South Mansfield. Thank you for checking in. Do we have anybody else? 146.58 Simplex. Alright, everybody. Thank you for checking in. We're going to close this little Simplex net at 8 o'clock. So thank you for checking in. This is Kilo 5, Oscar Romeo November, 7-3, y'all. Thank you for checking in again.
What time does the net start?
8 o'clock, 8 p.m.
Oh, okay, okay. Well, maybe we'll get going here in a little bit then. KB5WB.
All right, I guess, is the frequency clear? We're getting ready to start the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
Quick little impromptu thing around Mansfield, 80 dBJ.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency clear? We're getting ready to start the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net.
I can hear you in Waxahachie tonight.
Hey, Gary, very good, cool. All right, well, I heard another net I think may have been wrapping up, so we'll go ahead and get started. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor Sierra Papa. I will be tonight's net control operator and station out of Weatherford, Texas in Parker County for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. We meet every Friday night right here on 146.580 at 8 p.m. I encourage everybody to come as often as they can and spread the word. This is a directed net, so if you would just recognize net control so we can direct traffic and herd the cats best that we can. The way that we do check-ins here is by counties, so if you would try to adhere to that the best that you can and listen for your county. And I encourage everybody to follow along, make notes, and as to the counties that you can hear and the ones that you cannot hear. As usual, everybody is considered a relay, so if there's a station out on the periphery or it appears that I cannot hear them, just simply say relay. All you need to say is relay. And if you do say relay, make sure that you have a good enough copy on that station so that you can gather the information and we can get them on the log. I do want to make a couple of quick, I don't want to say announcements, but I guess they are announcements. We do have a Facebook group, and a lot of people are enjoying that. That's North Central Texas Simplex Net. North Central Texas Simplex Net is the Facebook group. If you want to post and talk to all the other members and communicate, share information, and talk about ham gear or whatever you got going on, they'll ask you a couple of questions. Answer those and we'll approve you and you can do so. So North Central Texas Simplex Net is the Facebook group. The other feature that we offer here on the net is if you would like to follow along and monitor in Net Logger, the Net Logger app, you can do so there. And Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu, I believe Matt is going to be monitoring that. Matt, are you on frequency?
Yes, sir. I'm here this evening. Got NetLogger up and running, making some last-minute tweaks to it, but probably got about 12 stations monitoring, so off to a good start. W5LTZ.
Okay, anything you want to share with anyone that may not be familiar or anyone perhaps that may want to follow along? I do want to make a note that is, this is just an extracurricular for you to follow along. Maybe you can't hear net control, so on and so forth. We definitely want you to check in by Simplex. That's the purpose of the net. But Matt, do you have anything to throw in there?
Just a quick recap. Maybe the NetLogger is a program. In current terms, I think they call it an app now, but it's little software you got to download and run on your PC. Pretty easy to do, and then essentially just open it up and tell it to select the net. And you'll get a list of active nets, and you'll see us there as the North Central Texas Simplex Net. Once you're logged in, there's a little instant messenger window that you can open up called the AIM window. You can also click on a monitors button, and you can see other folks that are monitoring here as well. So, like Mike said, not mandatory by any means, and we don't check in via this method, but if you do want to follow along, we do try to capture station information, what type of radio, how much power, what sort of antenna, elevation. We put that in the remarks so that you can see that moving forward and you can kind of keep track of where you are in the list. So that's about it. Send it back to you, Mike. W5LTZ.
All right, Matt, thank you very much for that. Again, it's NetLogger. I think it's netlogger.com. I believe it's on the Facebook page, North Central Texas Simplex Net. If you'd like to download that app and select the North Central Texas Simplex Net and follow along. Anyhow, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex Net. Again, we do county by county check-ins, and once we go through the first round of check-ins, we'll come back through and allow each and every one of you, we'll come back to you, and you can tell us what's going on in your ham radio world and share your location again, conditions that you're receiving at your QTH tonight, and any equipment that you have that you'd like to share. After we complete the first round, we'll go into the next section. If propagation's any good at all, I will open it up to anybody that has been on the net tonight by check-in, and I will allow you to have the frequency for a short period of time to make 2 calls to anybody on the net directly. So that's the second part of the net. Thirdly, we'll go into the ham radio section. Primarily, it's been used for anybody that has any ham radio equipment for sale or anybody that is looking for anything in particular ham radio-wise. But also utilize that to ask any questions that you may have about a piece of equipment that you're looking at buying and want to know somebody's opinion, or if you have a programming issue or anything of that nature. That will be the ham radio section. And then the last section would be the announcements. So I would implore you to keep any and all announcements to that very end section. All right, this is KF5VSP, Victor Sierra Papa. I will start with asking for any new check-ins. So if you're new to the group, first time checking in with us tonight, or you're a newly licensed ham operator, or an upgrade, we'd like you to come check in first. So anybody that's a new check-in, a new ham, or a new upgrade.
KI5LST, November 0, Mike Delta.
Okay, I've got KI5LST. Anybody else first time check-in, new ham, or upgrade?
N0MD.
All right, I recognize Kilo India 5 Lima Sierra Tango. That is Joe out in Palapinta County in Gordon. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I upgraded to General, passed the test Saturday at the Ham Fest, and got the paperwork in the mail. I'm now a General. Yay! That's about all I got to say. Back to net.
Well, good for you. That's a whole new world, and you're really going to enjoy that. Absolutely. So if you have any questions or you have any antenna questions, this is the place to do it. Reach out, and if you ever need any help putting up antennas, just give us a shout. All right, that's KI5 Lima Sierra Tango, Joe out in Palapinta County, just upgraded to General, so well done. All right. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start our county-by-county check-ins. And typically I start right here in Parker County because it's kind of the hub of the wheel here. But again, if there's anybody that's out there that's that I'm not hearing, just say relay, please. All right, let's go with Parker County. Parker County check-ins.
Relay. Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec Juliet.
K5 Delta Charlie.
KJ5MA.
Kilo India, November X-ray Romeo.
Okay, I think I got it all just on voice. There was a lot of doubling there. Hold, please. Okay, I think I have KA5PQK, that is Chris in Mineral Wells, ATX, SQJ, Delta Charlie, Mike Alpha, NXR, TXL, any other Parker County. Any other Parker County, please. Parker County stations only. All right, let's move on. Let's go to Palo Pinto County. Palo Pinto County. All right, I've got KA5 Alpha Mike Uniform. That's Robert out in Palo Pinto County. I'm going to put KI5 LST in that group. Any other Palo Pinto County? All right, I'm going to move out a little bit further to the northwest of me, and I'm going to call on Jack County. Are there any Jack County stations on that would like to check in tonight? Any Jack County? Jack County, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex calling for check-ins. All right, let's go to Young County. Young County check-ins, please. All right, I recognize KF5 Victor Bravo Lima in Young County. Any other stations out in Young County? Any relays? All right, let's go to anybody in Stevens County. Anybody in Stevens or Shackelford? Stevens or Shackelford County that would like to check in? All right, how about Eastland County? Any Eastland County stations? Okay, I've got YIV Bill and Bravo Uniform Cam out in Eastland. I can hear you both very well tonight. Eastland County, any other Eastland County check-ins? All right, let's give it a try. Let's go down to Brown County. Brown County, if you'd like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, come now. November 5 Alpha Golf. Give me your name. I think are you in Blanket? Okay, Griff, good signal up here in Parker County. Anybody else in Brown County? Brown County check-ins. All right, how about anybody in Comanche County? Comanche County check-ins. Nothing heard. How about Hamilton or Mills? Mills or Hamilton County check-ins? All right, we got N5AG there in Brown County. Let's move around the horn here and go up to Erath County, calling for Erath County check-ins, please. Okay, that's a good one. That's for sure. I appreciate that. Good signal, and thanks for stopping by. Kilo Golf 5 Hotel, Tango Hotel, that's Phil and Erath. All right, let's go up and see if we can check on Bosque County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net calling on Bosque County.
Whiskey Charlie, 5 Whiskey Charlie.
Okay, I've got WC5WC. Anybody else copy net control down in Bosque County? All right, not hearing anything at this time. Let's go to Somerville County. Somerville County, please.
Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
All right, I got W5MLD, Mike, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango, Kelly. Thanks, gentlemen, for showing up, as usual, from Somerville County. This is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa is the call, Mike is the name, and I'm in Parker County. And we're going county by county for check-ins. And right now I'd like to call on Hood County. Hood County.
Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec. This is K5, DSD.
Okay, I received RKX Scott, in and out. Good to hear you, sir. Hope everything's good. KK5LQ Kelton, K5 ESV Clayton. Any other Hood County check-ins? Must be too cold for Bill out in the mobile. All right, that was Hood County. Let's go over to Hill County, please. Hill County. WW5LW. John, good evening. I'm glad to hear you. Over. right, that's WW5LW John down at Lake Whitney. I can hear him tonight. That's awesome. All right, how about Ellis County? Ellis County.
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee.
All right, K5WXY, that's Gary in Waxahachie. Anybody else in Ellis County? All right, calling on Johnson County stations, please.
Kilo Bravo 5, Yankee Bravo India.
Kilo 5, Papa November Bravo.
All right, I copied YBI, Papa November Bravo. Any other Johnson County stations? All right, good to hear you back on, Ken. All right, this is the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex. We are doing county-by-county check-ins. Next on the list, I'd like to call Tarrant County, please. Tarrant County.
Kilowatt Baker 5, Whiskey Baker.
November 0, Mike Delta, Ed, first time.
Kilo
Kilo Echo 5, November Golf, Mike.
Whiskey 5, India, Charlie, Kilo. Whiskey 5, Lima, Tango, Zulu.
Kilo Bravo 5, Uniform Golf Foxtrot.
Okay, hold it right there. Copy. Whiskey Baker, HXK, NGM, ICK, Bob is back, LTZ, and I did copy Kilo Bravo 5, Uniform Golf Fox. Any other Tarrant County check-ins?
Relay.
Go ahead, Relay.
N0MD, Ed. He is a new check-in.
Okay, where is that station located?
Can you copy N0MD direct?
Trey, N0 Mike Delta, where are they located?
Far East Fort Worth at I-30.
He's in East Fort Worth.
Okay, Tarrant County then. Okay, couldn't copy. All right, any other Tarrant County? Any other Tarrant County or any relays?
N3, Delta Mike Echo.
All right, that's a pretty good list. Let me jump back up to the north and call on Wise County, please. Wise County.
Quickly, Mike.
YBI, go ahead.
It was an N3 station there. Just as you keyed up, you covered him up. I didn't get all of it, the N3, but you doubled on him. KB5 YBI.
Well, I can be a little rude sometimes. I apologize. There's a November 3 station. The November 3 station trying to check in. Go ahead.
Go ahead there, DME.
Yeah, appreciate you checking me in. I tried a couple times and I didn't think anybody heard me, but thank you, sir.
Roger, Roger. N3 DME it is, Mike, in far northeast Fort Worth over here by me. He's S9 plus 70 dB, KB5 dB.
Okay, I think he's checked in before. Remind me, I'm grabbing my master list. What's the handle on him?
What's the name there, DME?
Say again for DME.
What was your name, please?
It's Dave. I'm in Euless, Texas. November 3, Delta Mike Echo. I'm on a different antenna tonight, and I was hoping it was better, but maybe not. N3 DME standing by.
Okay, N3 DME, his name is Dave. He's in Euless, Texas, and he's 70 dB over 9 on me, so he must be really close to me. KB5 dB.
Okay, thank you for the relay, Dave. I appreciate it. And yes, N3 DME, Dave, you are in the log and you've been relayed in. Very good. All right, let's try this again. See Wise County calling. This is KF5VSP calling Wise County check-ins only.
KI5 LET.
All right, that's KI5 LET. Top, any other Wise County stations that would like to check in tonight? Okay, Top, you know the drill, buddy. Go ahead and just make a general call for anybody anywhere from your location, please.
Okay, thanks, Mike. This is KI5LET, Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. Any station, anywhere that can hear this radio would like to check in tonight, come with your call now.
Whiskey Delta 5, Mike, Cook County remote.
Okay, I got KC5SLQ mobile and Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, Cook County remote. Any other stations? Okay, no other stations heard. Did you get those two stations, Mike?
Well, I did. I heard Dave. I did not hear Daryl, KC5SLQ, but I did get it in the log, and I appreciate it. How are you hearing me tonight up there, Top?
I have you as an S7, and good signal on Daryl, SLQ.
Okay, very good. Okay, that was KI5LET, we'll clear. And this is Kilo Fox 5, Victor Sierra Papa, net control here in Parker County. And I'll make a general call from here before we move on. Anybody, anywhere, any other late check-ins, please, to the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. That was a little light. Can anybody give me a relay? I thought it was Alpha India 5.
Alpha India 5, Alpha India, Don down in Valley Mills, KB5YBI.
Okay, Don, I thought that was you. I just wanted to make sure I could get it. How's everything going in Valley Mills, Don?
Go.
5 Alpha India, are you here in net control?
Go ahead, Don. He's hearing you.
All right, Don. Well, I'm glad you're checking in. He'd probably been trying. I just couldn't hear you, so appreciate that very much. All right, anybody else for a late check-in on the first round for the North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net? All right, there's Don from Hood County. Anybody else? KF5SLK. Did I copy that right? All right, give me your name again and location. Okay, I don't know why I don't have it on the list, Noel. Good signal tonight. Okay, that's KF5 SLK, that's Noel, up in North Parker County, and we also picked up KI5NYB, Don, in Hood County, and AI5AI, Don down in Valley Mills, picked up quite a few. So, all right, that's pretty good. That's 40 for the first round. We'll come back around here in a little bit and pick up anybody else that's joined us between now and then. So I tell you what, I think propagation's pretty fair tonight. So what I'd like to do is open it up for any stations. Just present your call sign, please. Anybody that's checked in tonight that would like to be recognized by net control, I'll allow you to have the frequency for 2 calls to make a specific call to somebody that you may have heard tonight check in, or a general call from your location.
KB5WB.
KB5WB, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I want to say hi to AI5AI.
You got it, go ahead.
AI5AI, I just want to say hi, man. I'm hearing you real good tonight.
Yeah, I'm hearing you pretty good right now, Dave. Next
We obviously have a little pipeline between us because it works real good here all the time, but I'm hearing you better tonight than normal. I'm on the Yaesu FT-991 and the Mirage 2518. I'm running about 100 and it's actually running 180 tonight, so I'm running 180 off the Diamond X700 at 20 feet. Yeah, you're S4 to S5, just sounding great. Okay, we'll get out here and quit taking up valuable net time. KB5 WB. Back to net control, we're through.
All right, clear with KB5WB. AI5AI, I hear you about S3 here in Parker County, so very good. All right, anybody else want to be recognized by net control and make any calls to anybody on the net before we run the list?
Kilo Golf 5, Bravo Hotel Yankee.
I'm sorry, the last station that just came in, give me your call one more time.
Kilo Golf 5, Bravo Hotel Yankee.
Okay, KG5BHY. All right, is this Allison?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, thanks for checking in, Allison. How are you copying net control tonight?
Well, it's an interesting little thing, which is one of the reasons I wanted to check in. Let's see, I'm running 50 watts out of Burleson, just in Johnson County, and I have a good copy on you, but you're a little noisy. I mean, not bad, but enough. KB5WB, I think it is. I'm hearing you full scale, and the interesting thing is AI5AI, who y'all can both hear, I can't hear at all. So, interesting. KD5BHY.
Okay, all right, Allison, hang around for a little while. Right now we're allowing anybody that's checked in to have the frequency and make some calls to anybody on the net. So that was KG5, Bravo Hotel Yankee, Allison, Johnson County. All right, anybody else that's checked in tonight want to be recognized by net control and make a couple of calls?
Yankee Bravo India.
Okay, hold on. I got YIV and there was another one. Who was it?
Yankee Bravo India.
Okay, I could hear you. That's crazy. It was like stereo. All right, Kenny, you'll be second, and KF5YIV, Bill, it's your frequency. Go ahead. Okay, Bill, clear with YIV, and we'll go to, excuse me, Kenny, KB5YBI. It's your frequency. Go ahead.
Well, Mike, that kind of answers my question. I was going to see if YIV could hear me. No, Bill, when he lived here locally. I heard him check in. I couldn't hear him at all that time. I could tell there was modulation in the static, but that's what I was going to do, was call and see if Bill could hear me here tonight. Say good evening. I hadn't talked to him in a while, so since I couldn't hear him in, we'll turn it back. KB5YBI.
Okay, Kenny, no problem. All clear with KB5YBI. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Net control in Parker County for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter simplex net. This will be the last call for any stations that have checked in tonight that want to make a call. Go ahead.
KE5NGM.
KE5NGM with the new antenna. Go ahead, Trey.
I wanted to see if I could make a general call out to the east. I have a pretty good path out there earlier this afternoon, so anybody out there, East Texas, that can hear me, this is KE5NGM. I am assisting in the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. If you can hear this and would like to check in, come with your call now.
All right, I think that's my cue. KG5BHY.
Well, I picked up BHY and then another station that broke the squelch, but I couldn't make out. So, Mike, I'm going to turn it back over to you, KE5NGM.
Okay, Trey, yeah, you're S9 and plus a little, so that improvement over there is huge. All right, all clear with NGM. This is KF5VSP. All right, so let's go back, and we're going to run down the check-in list and let everybody have a little airtime. Tell us who you are, where you are, and what your station is, and who you're hearing tonight. So let's go to Kilo Alpha 5, Papa Quebec Kilo. That is Chris over in Mineral Wells. Are you still there, Chris? KA5PQK, are you there? All right, not hearing Chris. WA5ATX, that would be Tyler here in Weatherford. Hello, Tyler. All right, sir. Very good. That's Whiskey Alpha 5, Alpha Tango X-Ray, Tyler in Weatherford. He's the station that's responsible for the simulcast on 145310. Forgot to make that announcement. If you'd like to listen to the simulcast transmission of this net, you can do so on 145.310. It's on a tower out of Palo Pinto County. So enjoy that, and thank you, Tyler, for doing that. All right, next on the list is Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. That is Bob in East Parker County in the Annetta area. Go ahead, Bob.
Thank you, Mike. Hello to you and everyone on the net. This is KG5SQJ. I'm hearing the usual suspects with me down in the ditch over here, but nothing unusual on the propagation tonight. We'll have a ham radio question after a while when you get to that point, and we'll cover it then. I'm still in my same Kenwood TS2000 100 watts on a Diamond X510 at 15 feet, hiding it from the HOA Nazis. KG5SQJ, back to net.
Okay. All right. Yep. That can be a lifelong pursuit to be hiding from all the henpeckers in the world. All right. Break with SQJ, and we're going to go up to North Parker County in downtown Springtown, Kilo 5, Delta Charlie. Hello, Dwayne.
Well, good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. Nothing much here. I'm not actually hearing quite as well as I typically do. Especially, I'm not hearing any of the folks to the west or straight south. I did hear YBI and one other, of course, here in Tarrant, Parker, and Wise, but just not hearing that well tonight. No changes in the station here tonight, except I guess you could count this is a different microphone from what I typically use. It's supposed to be identical, but haven't had it on here but a day or so, so I'm not real sure if it's the same or if I need to turn the gain up or down. Back to net. This is K5DC.
Okay, Dwayne. Yeah, great signal tonight over S9, which is unusual for our path. And as far as your microphone, it's actually a little more clear. than the other mic, and got a lot of punch to it, so I would give it a thumbs up. That's Kilo 5 Delta Charlie in Springtown. That's Dwayne. Next on the list in Parker County is Kilo Juliet 5 Mike Alpha. That's Mac.
Yeah, good evening, Mike. Everyone on the net. No changes to the station here. All about the same. I'm hearing the usual suspects, and I actually heard AI5BU when he first checked in, and so there might be some improved conditions. I was actually copying Allison this time, so conditions might be a little better tonight. So that's about it, Mike. Big group. Thanks for running the net. KJ5MX.
All right, thank you, Mac. And I think we have above average conditions, definitely better than last week, and we've already got 41 so far, so very good. All right, clear with KJ5MA. Next is KI5 November X-Ray Romeo. That would be Tiffany, and she is also in Eastern Parker County.
Good evening, Mike and everyone on the net. Okay, as far as hearing people, I got net control at plus 30, sounding really good. Parker County people, I got ATX, SQJ, TXL, KJ5MA, all with really good signals. In the 5 and 9, S9 and over, I had Mac at plus 60. That's because he's pretty close. Johnson County, got YBI and PNB at 5.8, 5.9, S7 or above. Tarrant County, I got KB5WB, 5.9, HXK, NGM, ICK, LTZ, all in the 5, 7 and range. Heard Top, LET and Wise, really good signal, 5.9, and WD5M, about a 4.8, and our new addition, Miss Allison, KG5BHY, got you at an S5. Hi, Allison, how you doing? Okay, back to net.
Okay, Tiffany, very good. Huge signal. Did you get any antenna Christmas presents?
I did get an antenna Christmas present, but it's been a little too cold to get on the roof and put it up there.
Oh, come on. There's no such thing.
All right, Popsicle, you come over here and help.
Don't tempt me. If anybody that knows me, it doesn't matter. When it comes to antennas, they get up. All right, very good. We'll look forward to that. That's KI5NXR. That's Tiffany. Next in Parker County is N5TXL. That's Jason. He's also in that Eastern Parker County area. Go ahead.
Hey, everybody. N5TXL here. Jason. I am just about ecstatic. I could not be any more excited. Some of you know I went to Lowe's and spent $20 and got me a 10-foot long galvanized aluminum chain link fence top rail and stuck it on top of my 20-foot tall homemade mast. So I'm at a brand new height of 30 feet at the feed point, and my goodness gracious, the difference. I can't even begin to tell you. I can tell you that I'm hearing just about everybody, all the counties checking in loud and clear. Top sounds like he's a Parker County station to me, and the first time I heard KB5WB out of Northeast Tarrant County loud and clear as well. So definitely getting some more line of sight stuff. I'm loving it to pieces, and I think that's about it. I have to run upstairs and talk on the radio, and I forgot my list. But there's a couple of counties that I'm just not hearing. I imagine that's just to be expected, but whether it's the conditions or the new antenna height, I am just happiest kid ever right now. And 5TXL, back to you.
Okay, Jason. Well, good. I can hear the excitement, and I love the pictures. So, yeah, it's a challenge. It always is a challenge, but it's always worth the effort, too. If you can get it higher, you will be rewarded. That's N5TXL. All right, we're going to move on to Palo Pinto County and see if maybe Robert, KA5 Alpha Mike uniform is there. If you are, Robert, come on in and just let us know who you're hearing.
powder on it and trying to mix it all up real good. Put cheese and refried beans in a tortilla and roll it up and deep fry them and pour chili and
Camp in Palo Pinto County, if y'all want to look that up. That's Kilo Alpha 5 Alpha Mike uniform. The other Palo Pinto station is the new general upgrade is Kilo India 5 Lima Sierra Tango. That is Joe in Gordon. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, well, I haven't made any changes to the station either. I'm not hearing very well. It's not half, maybe. You are like plus 50. I was just noticing on the Meadowlink, looks like there's a corridor that's opened up from Dallas almost to Kansas City. If we can get anybody inside that corridor, maybe Denton or Plano or something. If anybody there is on, they might be able to pick something else up. But that's all I got. KI5LST, back to net.
Okay, Joe. Yeah, you're booming in. The Palo Pinto path, county path to me is just super strong. And yeah, I see the enhancement on the Meadowlink as well. But a good signal again. Congratulations on the upgrade to General. All right, this is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, net control, North Central Texas Simplex net. My name is Mike. I'm in Parker County, and we're running down the county list. And next would be Young County, and the call is Kilo Fox 5 Victor Bravo Lima, and the name is Jerry. Go ahead. That's a pretty good list, Jerry. You're strong here tonight, so I'm glad everything's working. And did you get I did send you a return text the other day. Did you get it? Okay, sir. All right, very good. All right, that was KF5 Victor Bravo Lima in Young County in Graham, Texas. He was giving some flowers to TXL, so he's probably doing backflips. TXL, you were being heard in Graham, Texas tonight. And Tiffany, you were low on the meter, but you were heard. And November Golf Mike, you were also being heard out there. So a couple of those are some upgrades to the equipment, so there you have it. All right, next on the list is Eastland County. First station is Kilo Foxtrot 5, Yankee India Victor. Sorry, KF5YIV. Go ahead, Bill. All right, well, that's great, Bill, and you're being heard here quite loudly in Parker County, so that's good. That's pretty good spectrum, and YBI, Kenny, Bill is hearing you, so I think the path is coming in and out, and so y'all are all being heard out in Eastland County. Next on the list is still in Eastland County, but in downtown Eastland, Texas, Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform. Cam, are you still copying net control? Okay, Cam, appreciate you being in there and glad we got better conditions. It always makes it better. But we can't do it unless you show up, and we thank you for that. That was AI5BU in downtown Eastland. We're going to go to Brown County and we're going to say hi to Griff. November 5, Alpha Golf. Griff, if you're still there, come on in. November 5, Alpha Golf, Griff down in Brown County. In Blanket, are you still there? All right, maybe he went on to greener pastures, but he was certainly S6 or 7 up here to Parker County, and I think that's the first time Griff's checked in. I'll have to check my list. All right, next was Erath County, and that's KG5HTH Phil. He is in and out. And that brings us to Bosque County, WC5WC.
Hey, Mike, Chris still on?
Okay, Wiley, appreciate the rundown and good signal from Bosque. I did have somebody pop in and say that Griff was there. November 5, Alpha Golf. Griff, do you copy net control? I apologize. You were about an S7 and now you're about an S2. But tell us your station setup down there, Griff. Okay, sir, thanks for checking in, Griff. And yeah, I've got an old boat anchor here in IC 271 Hotel 100 water, and so far it's working pretty good. But check in as often as you can, Griff. You got plenty of signal. That was November 5 Alpha Golf. Griff is his name, down in Brown County in the city of Blanket, right there off of 377. All right, this is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa net control for tonight's North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. And we are going to go to Somerville County and call on Whiskey 5, Mike Lima Delta.
Yeah, good evening, Mike, and everyone on the net. Running the FT-991 Alpha tonight. Top Tech 200V amplifier, about 200 watts out. This is a Diamond X700, and got you at about an S6 tonight. LSP, I had him at an S2. TXL, I had him at an S2. Not heard him very often, if ever. Then I had N5AG Griff at an S2. Phil was an S7. Wiley full scale, of course, and Kelly, of course, full scale. All the Hood County stations I was hearing really well tonight. Valley Mill Station an S3. YBI an S8. PNV was an S9. WD was an S6. NGM was an S5. AI5AI S3. And ICK was an S3. And yeah, conditions pretty good tonight. With that, we'll turn it back to net control with 5 Mike Lima Delta.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, they're all not pegging the needle, but you can hear a pretty good range tonight. That was Whiskey 5 Mike Lima Delta down in Somerville County in Glen Rose, and the next station is in the same area, Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. That's Kelly. Maybe checked out. W5KBT, are you there? All right, 7-3 to Kelly. That was Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. He's also in Somerville County. 7-3 to you. Next was Hood County. KG5 RKX. That would be Scott, and he was in and out. So that leaves us up to KK5 Lima, Quebec. That is Kelton. It's your turn.
Well, good evening, Mike, everyone on the net. I'm hearing a few, and I'm missing a bunch. I'm using the same TM281, a Diamond X50 at about 35 feet. And I'm hearing things from Parker County and Palo Pinto County. I heard Joe there, but I missed Young, Eastland, Bosque, and Brown. I'd say Bosque, Wiley down in Bosque, and Mike and Kelly in Somerville. It comes and it goes. Depends on where it is here. But, sounds like it's better than last week. So back to you, KK5LQ.
Okay, Kelton. Yeah, you're 20 over up the hill, and Hood County down there is just a challenge down there, but that's quite a few stations, and appreciate your signal reports and check-in every weekend, or every week. We'll clear with you, and next on the list was Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, and that is Clayton. Clayton, if you're still there, come on in and remind everybody where you're located and your station setup. Okay, Clayton, good signal. Glad you're hearing some folks. It always makes it a little more fun. Appreciate you checking in tonight from Hood County. We're going to move on to Hill County and see if Whiskey 5 Lima Whiskey John at Lake Whitney can hear me. WW5LW, are you still copying net control? John. Well, it's great to hear you. You're about an S3 up here, and no fading on that last transmission. So that's Whiskey 5 Lima Whiskey John down in Lake Whitney, Texas. And he heard quite a few stations if you couldn't hear him. So even just about everybody, including TXL and NXR and the Tarrant County boys and so forth. So propagation is good. 7-3, John. Next, we're going to go to Ellis County, Waxahachie, Texas. K5WXY. Go ahead.
Okay, I can copy you pretty good right now. Maybe you can copy me. K5WXY, Waxahachie. Heard the Glen Rose station, heard the Hood County station. I think he said he was near Granbury. And, of course, I heard Springtown. The other ones out to the west and the north were kind of hit or miss. So band conditions aren't good for me tonight. K5WXY, Waxahachie.
All right, well, I heard every bit of that, Gary. Every bit of that. I think it's trying to get better, but appreciate you checking in, and glad you're hearing a few more folks tonight. And that was K5WXY. Gary heard all of that. He's a little hit or miss out there. He kind of has a good path to the north of Parker County, Wise County, and a little bit tougher to the direct west. But anyway, he's there every week trying it, and he's always there, K5WXY. Next is Johnson County, KB5 Yankee Bravo India. I think y'all know Kenny. Go ahead, Ken.
Good evening, everybody. KB5YBI here in north central Johnson County, a couple of miles south of the Tarrant County line, just east of Chisholm Trail Parkway, if you're looking around for a general idea. I've been interesting tonight, Mike. I've got you at an S7. LST was an S3, SQJ S9, K5DC S7, KJ5MA's plus 40, Tiffany's plus 20. I heard Bill, when he checked in, could actually tell it was him, and then after that I never could hear him again. And when you were talking to him, I could hear modulation in the static, and that was it. I didn't hear Cam when he checked in, but then I heard him I could tell he was there when you were talking to him, but really couldn't understand him. Same thing with Griff down there in Brown County. I could tell he was talking. That was about it. Heard HTH out when he checked in. WC5WC's S5, MLD and Granbury plus 20, KBT S9, KK5LK's an S3, K5ESV an S5, WW5LW and Whitney S3. I only got Gary about an S3 down there in Waxahachie tonight, but I can hear him. Sometimes he's a lot stronger than that. Caught quite a few others, don't have all the signal reports. Of course, Matt over here in Crowley, my neighbor, he's nice and strong. Ed up at East Fort Worth, N0MD, didn't have a very good copy on him, but a little bit. The N3 station up in northeast Texas, I heard him try to check in, but it was pretty noisy. LET's good and strong. Didn't have a copy on SLQ. Did hear Don down in the south side. So it seems like I'm working better north and south and not as much east and west tonight, but no changes to the station. TM721 Alpha, 45 watts into the Omni at 35 feet. I'll turn it back to you. KB5YB.
Okay, Ken, good rundown. And you're good and strong here, about an S6 or 7. No problem. That's KB5YBI in Johnson County. Let's go to K5 Papa November Bravo. That's Bobby down in Godley. Bobby, you still with us? Kilo 5 Papa November Bravo. Bobby, are you still on frequency? All right, we'll say 7-3 to Bobby. Maybe he'll come back in. We're going to move into Tarrant County and see if KB5 Whiskey Baker, David, if you're there, tell us what counties you're hearing tonight.
KB5 WB. I'm hearing just about everybody. I really didn't write down everybody because I went and ate supper during the middle of this, but supper always occurs during that time. It makes no difference when the net is. It could be at 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Supper occurs between 7 and 8. It could be 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock. Supper occurs between 8 and 9. That's just the way it is. But I'm hearing everybody, just about. There's almost nobody I can't hear. So the conditions are pretty good. I got the Diamond X700 up at 20 feet to the bottom of it. went out and put it up on the push-out pole before the net. And everybody sounded good. There's almost nobody I can't hear. I can tell you that right now. KB5WB, back to net control.
Very good. That's what we like to hear, and it makes it a lot of fun. I can hear it in everybody's voice. KB5WB in Tarrant County tonight, and said basically he can hear just about everybody. So 7-3 to you, David. We're going to stay in Tarrant County and call on KI5HXK. That's Keith. He's in Tarrant County. Keith, tell us what counties, just tell us the counties that you're hearing tonight.
I'm hearing all the adjacent counties to Tarrant. You know, Parker, Johnson. I don't believe we've had any Dallas County, at least not that I've heard. You're a solid S9, which, you know, normally you're a little below that, so, you know, you're a lot clearer tonight. The N3 DME, I heard loud and clear. Pretty much, you know, all the surrounding counties are coming across really nice. No changes to station, still have the ICOM 9700 and the GP926 at the base, running 95 watts. KI5HXK, return to net control.
Okay, Keith, good. Well, I'm glad you're hearing most everybody tonight. That's good. Your signal's good and strong here tonight. And you know what? I didn't call Dallas County. I probably ought to call them. But normally we have relays, but I just kind of left them out tonight, not on purpose. All right. I'll face the wrath later. Still in Tarrant County, KE5, November Golf Mike. Excuse me, Trey, I got a cough. Go ahead.
Hey, Mike, how are you this evening? How's everyone else on the net? Thank you for running the net, and thanks to Matt for running the net logger. I know that's a thankless job. He's doing a great job. It's interesting to get to see where everybody is exactly. Still running the Diamond up about 28 feet on a push-up pole. I was just thinking how weird it is. YBI Ken down there, he can pick up almost everything that I can't, and he's probably only about 3 miles south of me. But yet, Waxahachie Station, I can get over probably 10 over S9, so it's crazy. I don't know, I can't explain that. So weird, but that's just the way things are. Also, Mike, I do have a question for you. What kind of antenna do you use? Since you run the net, you never get to check in. That's it for me, KE5NGM.
Okay, your 5 over 9, your antenna change has been a big difference, at least here. I run a Comet GP9 at 35 feet to the feed point, and an ICOM 271 hotel boat anchor all mode 100-watt radio is what I run here. And I need to get a better feed line. I'm running RG213, and I need to put some LMR 400 on there to just tweak it just a little better. But great job on the upgrade there, Trey. That was KE5NGM. And Bob is next on the list, W5ICK. Where you been?
Well, hunting season's over, so I guess I'm back on the radio now. No changes to the station, except I've got some high SWR right now. Don't know what's going on with my antenna, but maybe I got some water in it or something. But and I'm not hearing the French stations that I usually hear. So I don't know. I'm not hearing what I should, so I'll just leave it at that. No changes to the station. So back to net, W5ICK.
All right, well, you'll get it figured out. Probably coax is usually what I find my problem always is. So that's W5ICK, Bob in Tarrant County. Matt, who is running the net logger down near Crowley, Whiskey 5 Lima Tango Zulu. If you have a minute, come on in and introduce yourself again and tell us your system.
Hey, good evening, Mike, and everyone on the net. This is Matt, W5LTZ, down on the south edge of Crowley. Yeah, it was a little bit hectic there at the beginning. I couldn't keep up. Stations like 3 through 10, I think I lost my mind and lost a lot of the alphabet in there. But then we got to figure back out, straightened out. The log's in good shape. I'm keeping up. It's a whole lot easier once everybody starts talking. that I can go through and make changes. So thanks for throwing a few delays in there, everybody, and it's in good shape. My station, no changes recently, still the IC 9700 running 100 watts for these nets. Diamond CX333 up at about 35 feet. Got some plans to do some antenna stuff. It's gonna, take climbing up on the roof again and changing some things around. But I don't know. I like this net, and I want to get out even farther. So I'm gonna try to figure out a way to get the antenna another 10 or 15 feet higher. So that's all I got. Oh, by the way, Bob, you're sounding great to me. Of course, we're practically neighbors, I think, down here in the Crowley area. So that's not saying much, but the station sounds wonderful from across the road almost. Back to you, Mike. W5LTZ.
Okay, Matt, very good. Well, if I'm going too fast, you can message me or stop me. I'll try to repeat the call signs and the counties as best I can. Thanks for doing that tonight. W5 Lima Tango Zulu. All clear. We're going to go to Arlington and see if David can hear me. KB5 UGF, Kilo Bravo 5 Uniform Golf Fox. David, are you copying net control? Anybody hearing him? KB5 UGF, KB5 Uniform Golf Fox, are you there? All right, I'm not hearing David in Arlington. I know that was a relay, but I thought I'd give it a shot. Here's another one that was relayed in from Tarrant County. November 0 Mike Delta. November 0 Mike Delta. Ed, are you there?
I am, Mike. I wonder if you can copy November 0 Mike Delta.
N0 Mike Delta, do you copy net control?
He answered you, Mike.
Okay, if you have a good copy, just let me know when he's done or bring him in. Let him have a lap.
N0 Mike Delta. Ed, I'm going to help try to relay this KB5YBI. Go ahead and give us your location and information, sir, and I'll try to relay to net control. He's having trouble hearing you.
Okay, very good. Fine business. Running a Yaesu FT-991A and a Tram Diamond type dual band vertical at 20 feet base. I'm up on a 100-foot hill, and I've got Mike anywhere from about an S5 to an S7. I hear many stations, about half the stations, some of them full scale. First time I've been on the net, and it's very interesting. I should do it. Name here's Ed Echo Delta. Back to you, and if you can relay as much of that as you like. Good night.
All right, Mike, I lost him. I heard him when he tried to answer you, and then when I went back to him, I had him about an S1. I can hear him talking, but I can't understand him. I don't know if anybody else can or not, but he was trying to answer you. KB5YBO.
Do have a relay on Ed, KE5NGM.
Okay, go ahead and let him take his turn.
He did check in. He is on an FTM400. He is on about a 100-foot hill with a tram antenna dual band up at about 20 feet. I'm surprised I've only got him at an S3. I think I've talked to him before, so I don't know if there's something going on there or what. But that was about it. He said it was an interesting net and hopes to check in again, KE5NGM.
Well, see, now you got the big ears there, Trey. That's awesome. Thank you for the relay. Appreciate that. All right, let's see. Here's another one. November 3, Delta Mike Echo, N3 DME. Dave, if you copy net control, come on in.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo. I think it's my turn. I'm hearing people near me along Tarrant County, and I heard Ellis County. Also heard the November 0 Delta over North Richmond Hills.
Yes, there.
A little disappointed with an antenna I put up. I took down my Yagi and put up a X200 Diamond. What I was hoping to get me a better reception, but I'm not hearing as many people this week as I did last week. But I'll keep on trying and join the net. Thanks for running it. Thanks for having me in. 7-3 stall. This is N3 DME standing by.
He turned it back.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate that. That was November 3, Delta Mike Echo. Now we're going to go to Wise County and go to Top, and that's KI5LET. Tell us what counties you're hearing tonight.
Okay, I just heard just about every county, and in the interest of time, I'll just say that I'll post a list of signal reports on the Facebook page for everybody, but just heard just about everybody tonight. Conditions were just really good, and congratulations to Joe on the upgraded General. I did that back in March, so and it's just a blast. When you start talking to people, oceans away, it just really opens up a lot of stuff. But let's see, every county, Hill County, HTH, I had Phil, in Eastland County, David, good reports there, and almost every county, of course, all the in close counties, Tarrant and Parker County, most of those stations. So it's been great tonight, and just almost overwhelming for Matt. He's doing a great job. KI5LET, back to net control.
Okay, Top, appreciate it very much. And yeah, I'm going to try to, when I call on you, just try to give me counties that you can hear, just a general rundown, and don't necessarily give specifics, but you can if you wish, but just give us a county rundown. That was KI5LET in Wise County, and now we're going to go to Cook County, and that's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. Dave is the handle, and he's on a remote base up there working off a tower. Hello, Dave.
Good evening, Mike, and everybody on the net. Pretty much the same as usual tonight. I can hear most everybody except the people far south. I can tell they're there, most of them, even Brown County. Alan in Brown County, he was breaking the squelch, but I couldn't copy him. So a lot of them I could tell were in there, but if they're far south, I couldn't copy. Everything else from, I guess, from Johnson County north, I can hear just fine. There's also, I think there was a check-in in Colleyville that got missed later on in the net that wasn't time to jump in with a relay there, so might leave a little break in there the next net and see if there's more check-ins from Dallas or up north here. But otherwise, the net's been fine, and hopefully everybody's having a good time. We're still on a TMV71 with a CX333. I put the power up. Hopefully I won't get in trouble for that, but I'm full power tonight, 50 watts, so I had it on 10 watts earlier, so it's maybe a little bit stronger. Anyway, back to the net, WD5M.
Okay, David. Yeah, I may call on you to make a net call, which I should do from your position there. But yeah, you're unusually strong tonight. You're 15 over down here tonight. That's Whiskey Delta 5 Mike, Dave in Cook County. Let's see if AI5 Alpha India, Don, AI5AI, if you're copying net control, come on in and let us know the counties that you're hearing tonight. Anybody here, Don? Okay, he may not be hearing us. Let's go to Hood County and pick up KI5NYB. Don, are you there?
KB0DBJ.
Okay, appreciate it, bud. Good signal tonight. That was KI5NYB, Don in Hood. Next would be Kilo Fox 5, Sierra Lima Kilo. That's Noel in North Parker County. Noel, are you still there? KF5SLK. Noel, are you copying net control? All right, they may have cleared. Last but not least, KG5 Bravo Hotel Yankee. That would be Allison in Johnson County. If you can copy net control, just come on in and give us a brief rundown on the counties that you're hearing. Anybody hear her?
Negative.
Okay. All right. Well, that was the list, and we'll before we clear, we'll do a general call. But I'm going to move it into the ham radio section, and that is pretty self-evident. If you have any ham radio equipment you'd like to sell, or something you may be looking for, or have a question about a piece of equipment that you already have, or something you're looking to buy, that's where we're going to go now. I'm going to turn it over real quickly to KJ5MA to handle that section, and I'll be right back. I got to run down the hall. KJ5MA, if you'll pick up the ham radio section, I'll give you a call when I get back.
Okay, Mike, sounds good. This is KJ5MA. Do you have anyone out there that has any general questions about ham radio, or technical questions, or anything you want to sell, or whatever? Please come with your call.
KB5WB.
KG5SQJ.
All right, there's a good pair. I got KB5WB and KG5SQJ. WB, David, what's going on tonight?
Howdy, howdy. I'm going to sell this amplifier I'm talking on. It's a Mirage B3016G. It is unpleasant to operate on sideband because the delay relay doesn't work, but it works very nicely on FM. $200. It's a Mirage B3016G. And I'm looking at the watt meter right now, and it's putting out, right now it's 180 exactly. 180 exactly into the Diamond X700 with a flat SWR. Let's see what the current meter says. The current meter says about 25 amps. So anyway, if somebody wants it for sideband, it's probably not for you. If somebody wants it for FM, it's probably for you. For $200, it's a pretty good deal. They're new. They're $600 and not available anytime soon. You can't find them. Mirage is out of production on them. KB5WB, back to net control.
Okay, David. Give me, how can they get in touch with you outside of the radio?
You bet. 254-631-9766. 254-631-9766. And it's currently at the Fort Worth house. It could be at the Eastland house tomorrow night. You know, I can put it in pick up and take it down there if somebody in Eastland wants it. Somebody in Fort Worth, Arlington area wants it, well, just holler at me. KB5WB. Okay,
and then two more questions. You said $200, and then secondly, how much drive are you giving it to get the 180 out?
Gotcha. It is a 25 watt in, and I'm driving it with exactly. Let's look at the in watt meter here. 26 watts currently going into it. 26 watts currently going into it to deliver 180 out at the moment. I'll be honest with you, normally it does about 160 out, so I'm not sure why it's in such a good mood tonight. Normally it does 160 out. It is a Mirage B3016G. You can look them up. They're very gobs and gobs of information on them out there on the internet, except for the schematic. There are no schematics out there whatsoever for this actual linear. KB5WB.
Okay, David. All right, everybody. David, KB5 Whiskey Bravo has a Mirage amplifier, 2-meter amplifier. It's a Bravo 2518 Golf, a B2518G. 25 watts in gives you 180 watts out. It has a problem with the delay relay when it's being operated on single sideband, but it works good on FM. He's looking for $200 for this amplifier, and that would be pick it up either in Fort Worth or Eastland. And David's phone number, if you need to visit with him about it, is 254-631-9766. That's 254-631-9766. All right. This is KJ5MA. I'll clear with you. Bob, go ahead.
Thank you, Mac. This is KG5SQJ. This is a quick kit build question. I'm building a QRP 4-to-1 Ballon kit, and it's wrapping the toroid with a bifilar twisted wrap. So what you wrap this thing with is a couple of enameled, in other words, a pair of twisted enameled magnet wires, and go around that 9 times. And what you end up with is 4 wires, and they've got them labeled in the picture as capital A and capital B, and then lowercase a and lowercase b. And then you're supposed to take your multi-ohm meter and test capital A to lowercase a and get 0 ohms. And then you do the same thing on the capital B to the lowercase b and get 0 ohms. Now my question is, when they say 0 ohms, they don't mean dead short, right? They mean no connection at all. At least that's the way I interpret it, but I'm not sure I'm correct. So that's the question I'm asking. On the instructions, when it says you should get 0 ohms, that means there should be no contact between those two things, right? KG5SQJ, back to net.
Excellent question, Bob. Normally, an open circuit is infinity ohms, and a shorted circuit is 0 ohms. Anybody have any recommendations for Bob there? Please come with your call. I don't know, Mike, KF5VSP, have you worked with any toroids like that, KJ5MA?
I have not. Thanks for picking up the ball there. And Bob, put that out to the Facebook group, because I'm sure with 300 plus members, somebody can probably help you with that. But I have not had any experience with that. I have a couple of kits here, and I just haven't done that. But the long answer is no, and the short answer is no. But thanks for putting that out there, Bob. I'll clear with KJ5MA and KG5SQJ, and this is KF5VSP back. Anybody else for the ham radio section? If you have any equipment that you'd like to sell, or anything that you may be looking for to add to your shack or your antenna farm, or anything like that, or any technical questions like Bob had, please come now. Last call for the ham radio section. Anyone? Okay, let's go to the announcements. Does anybody have any announcements for the group tonight? WB, when is the sideband? Is it it's the first Tuesday at 8 o'clock, correct?
Roger, Dodger. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes, first Tuesday of the month at 8 o'clock on 144.190, upper sideband, KB5WB. Thank you, sir.
Okay, that's a lot of fun. I need to put a post-it up here. I've checked in a handful of times, and I've had a blast. That's a 2-meter sideband. Vertical is just fine. 144.190 upper sideband, the first Tuesday of every month at 8 p.m., upper sideband 144.190. If you've never done it, you've got to do it. All right, any other stations that would like to bring an announcement to the group? If you have an announcement, now's the time. Okay, not hearing anything. This is KF5, Victor Sierra Papa, net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. I will make a general call for anyone, anywhere, any late check-ins, anyone, anywhere that would like to check in to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Please call now. We are listening. Any late check-ins? Last call for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any relays? I thought I heard a light station.
Relay?
Okay, I had 2 of them. LET, I heard you first. Go ahead with your relay.
I heard SLQ again, mobile.
You know what? I think I missed Daryl somewhere on there. KC5SLQ, if you're hearing net control, go ahead. I copy you now. Little QSB going up and down, but I'm sure you're hilltopping. So that was KG5SLQ Daryl Mobile. There was somebody else that had a relay, I think. Was there a late check-in? Last call for any late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any relays? Okay, well, we'll go ahead and close the net, and tremendous participation tonight. We'll validate, but I do have 41 4-1 check-ins. We'll do a county wrap-up here as far as our coverage, but thanks to everybody that helped with relays. Thank you, Mac, for picking up the ball and helping me out there, and to W5LTZ and KI5LET that do net logger every week. So appreciate it, and tell all your friends, and appreciate everybody's participation, and I hope you enjoy it. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I will be clear, and we will see you and talk to you next Friday at 8 p.m.
Thanks, Mike. Good job. KG5SQJ, I'm clear.
Great net. Thanks, Mike. W5LTZ.
LTZ, you got to be my neighbor.
Not even close. I'm down in Crowley.
You're S9 plus 50.
Yeah, I'm getting you about S9 plus 20 tonight. That's great. It's gone up. It wasn't as high earlier, but you're sounding awesome right now.
Roger on that. KB5DB. See you later.
W5LTZ.
He's pegging me here in North Johnson County. Good job, Mike. Everybody have a good one. KB5YBI.
I'll see you in the morning, Ken. W5LTZ.
Well, I expect to make it. Feeling better this week, so I'm going to try. I've got to bring a backup repeater unit over to Todd, so we got a little playing to do.
Yeah, bring that bottle of whiskey with you just in case.
I'm enjoying a shot of that and a warm piece of homemade pecan pie right now.
That does sound really good right about now.
Come on over. You ain't that far away.
Yeah, but if I came over, I'd be in no shape to get up in the morning for breakfast. So it's pecan pie and whiskey now or breakfast in the morning? Decisions.
I'd take whiskey now. I'd take whiskey now. KB0DBJ.
Yeah, that does sound good. I don't have pecan pie, so I don't know. Ken, you got some of that at your place?
Oh, yeah. My mother-in-law sent me a fresh one yesterday. I just cut the second piece out of it, so there's over 2/3 of it left. Best pecan pie you'll ever put in your mouth.
Oh, man, that's tempting.
Well, I'll put limits on you. You'll be able to make it to breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, it's the drive over and back. I'd probably fall asleep at this point. I'll take a rain check and do breakfast, but, you know, if you feel like bringing that pie, we can do something with it in the morning.
Well, I'm not sure if it'll be enough to go around in the morning. I don't want anybody to be left out, so I better leave it here, you know, not disappoint anybody.
I understand. I'll have to settle for eggs and bagged coffee.
There you go. Appreciate you running that logger tonight. But I was with you when they first started. I even though we hear these every week, I couldn't get all the call signs written down. Too many, too fast. And you sure can't write them down and then get the signal report at the same time because you're too busy writing and they're on and off the key. So I appreciate your frustration there when it started up. It runs pretty quick. Gets a little hairy. I fill in most of the calls when we go back around through the list.
Yeah, it was a mess there for a little while. My fingers tripped over each other at some point, and I missed 2 or 3, or missed half of 2 or 3, and then tried to get caught up again. And the instant message window helped a little bit. You know, some of the guys were on there saying, "Oh, hey, do this here and do that there," and I was trying to figure that out. But the problem is, then the net, you know, they just keep on coming, so it's kind of hard to do that at the same time. So you got to prioritize and step back, and then I cleaned it up a lot as we were going through the next round. So it all worked out. It was just it was a little hairy there at the beginning.
Yeah, you get you know, we have the same problem on a Sunday night net. Sometimes you call check-ins, you get that foot race. Everybody wants to jump in there right quick. And